Sunday. We got a brand new show for you, a brand new show. It's called RoastMe, the RoastMe Sunday show. And it's how many of you guys have ever been to a RoastMe Sunday show? Yeah, exactly. Neither have we. It's our first time. We're doing this, and it's going to be a little bit of this. Like, you're going to hear that I'm almost feeding back because there's some sound difficulties. And there's going to be little things like that throughout the night. So just get ready, but we're going to have a good time. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Yeah. Awesome. There's a lot of moving parts in this show. Sure. And one of them that I want to let you know about right now is I am the main host. My job is to drive the train. The other 10 people, it's their job to derail it. That's what they're going to be doing the whole time. But what would you call it? You have an engineer of the train, and then you have the conductor. There we go. All right. And then you have your conductor. So I got, captain and first mate. My first mate would be Laurel Knopf. He is in the back right now. And you should be able to look right there at these screens.
What's up, everybody?
There he is, right there. And you can see Laurel. How you doing, buddy?
It's cramped back here.
Yeah. You're looking a little tight. Yeah, the camera definitely adds 10 pounds. They weren't lying about that.
Still 20 pounds less than you, bud.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey, you know what?
RoastMe show.
Mike, you know what?
What?
I'm back here being the DJ. I don't have a cool DJ name. Can we come up with a cool DJ name for me tonight?
I don't know. You guys got anything in mind for a cool DJ name? I'll tell you what. I was riding behind a horse trailer on I-4 this morning. How about DJ Horse Pussy?
Oh, no.
DJ Horse Pussy! Woo, woo, woo! Does that work for everybody? I think that. Do you have a sound effect? Oh,
I got you.
It. He's got like 1,000 sound effects back there. I knew he was gonna have something. All right, DJ Horse Pussy it is. Give it up for DJ Horse Pussy!
You think you're funny, do ya?
We've got a big... Okay, so here's how this show is going to work. No, Laurel, come back. Where'd you go? You left.
I hit the button. I'm sorry. Don't fire me.
I want you to hang out with me for a minute. Okay, so here's how this show is going to go. It's going to be super engaging with you guys. We're all going to have a good time. We've got 6 different roast comedians that are going to be coming up. And what's going to happen is they're going to do a battle. We got 3 different battles between the 6 comedians. And then the winner of that battle is going to get to do a winner spotlight. And then they're going to join us in this 4th chair and be part of our panel. All right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yay. I do that every time I come out of the shower to my wife. I'm like, yeah, that's what... That's what she does. That's what she does every time.
I had to be realistic.
That's all right. I understand. I'm like, hey, what do you think of that? I was waiting for the sound. There it is. Yeah. Wow. That's when she invites her friends over. They all boo me.
Get over it.
Yeah, right. Okay, so then we're going to have them join us for a little bit. We're going to play a game that involves one of you, most likely. And you guys are going to be involved in the show. Are you ready to be involved in the show, ma'am? You are? Are you sure? No. Are you ready to be involved in the show, sir? I understand. You've got your feet on my stage. That's real interesting.
Sounds like he's already involved in the show.
Yeah, already. He's like, hey, I got 1 foot on the stage. Let's go. No, I want you guys to be relaxed. You're all right. Don't fucking do it again. No, I'm kidding.
We're watching you.
I'm kidding. You're fine. But we're gonna probably bring some volunteers up. Even we're gonna have a ton of fun, and then at the end of the night, we're gonna have one of our 6 guest roasters will be crowned the King of the Kill. Give it up for the King of the Kill. That's gonna be the headliner. That's gonna be. Yeah, there's their royal music. They'll get to walk away with a crown and scepter. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And they'll also get the highly coveted prize of $100. So that's pretty good. Yeah, there you go.
A show that pays?
Well, yeah. Yeah, a comedy show that pays.
It hasn't happened for me yet.
So we're going to have a lot of fun. But I have to say, it's not just Laurel and I. There are 4 of us, the 4 main panelists. So it's myself, DJ Horse Pussy. Give it up for DJ Horse Pussy! Oh, you can also feel free to call him by his secondary name, DJ Donkey Twat. He goes by either. He'll
Oh my God.
All right, so I got to introduce you to our next, our regular. These are going to be our regular panelists for everyone because this is the first one, and you guys are very lucky to be a part of it. But we're going to keep doing these. So we're going to have regular panelists, and those guys are very good friends of mine. I'm going to introduce your first one. You might recognize him by the size of his head. Give it up for Joe Lamons, everybody. Joe Lamons. There he is. Look at him. He's double-fisted over here. Oh, my. Oh, did you bring one up for Nate? Okay, all right.
No, those are both for me.
Okay.
Joe has a drinking problem.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm still bald, but I'm happy about it.
Yeah, well, I noticed that you still look like, Charlie Brown went to Hawaii. That looks good.
Yeah, no, I like that my wife dresses me. It makes life a lot easier.
All right, everybody, one more time for Joe Lamons. Give it up for him. And then our next panelist, a very good friend of mine. You might know him as Fat Jason Statham. Give it up. Give it up for Nathan Allen, everybody. Nathan Allen, here he comes. Oh, man. Here comes Nate. I swear, look at him. Doesn't he look like I'll meet you at the Golden Corral?
Doesn't he look...
fucking mouth, Mike. I'm still stuck on Tony Starch.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Robert Down Syndrome Jr.
I like wobots.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
I know that you just battled a little case of dysentery.
Yeah, he was mad at my ass.
A little. Yeah, I know. That's live audio from Nathan's bathroom on Tuesday. So I don't know if you guys know this, but the Winter Haven boil water notice went out. Did you guys hear about that? Yeah, Nate didn't get the memo.
Yeah, it was a Thursday. I was bartending, and as soon as the show ended, I kicked everybody out and then blew chunks in the trash can.
I was also very surprised to find out he drinks water. You can't tell.
So are you guys good with DJ Horsepussy, or did you have anything that you wanted to add?
No, his life's hard enough.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Does it clap when you gallop?
You think you're funny, do ya?
I fucking do.
All right, well, we're about to move into our first segment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our full panel for the night. Give them a big round of applause as I make my way to my seat.
Ready to roll the first one?
He's about to participate in his favorite activity, sitting down.
The challenging part's getting him up again.
I really hate you all. All right. Can you guys see us all right over here? Are we all doing good? Yeah? All right, beautiful, because this is our first time to set the room up this way. How many of you guys have been to Laugh Out Lounge before? Make some noise. Yeah.
Damn.
And first timers? Any first timers in the crowd tonight? All right. That's your first time? Your first time? Have you ever been to a roast show, ma'am? Yes. You have been to a roast show. Where at? Chicago. Wow. What kind of a roast show was it? Was it like a battle, or was it a celebrity roast?
Was it a rally?
No. What was it? Oh, they actually had somebody on stage. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was a fundraiser for the Chicago Bears. So they roasted how bad that team sucks, basically. Yeah. They were like, we need all the help we can get. That's very cool. What about you, sir? Have you ever your first time to a comedy club or just Laugh Out Lounge? Oh, right on. So you've been before. Have you ever been to a roast show? Out in San Diego. Oh, wow. Who did they roast there? Was it a roast battle? What was it? Just the audience. Oh, okay. Well, great. That's what we're doing with you, you bald fuck.
Sir, I have.
I know. Look at me. I'm calling people bald fuck. Look at me.
Don't worry, sir. You're among friends.
Yeah.
Sir,
We're all in this together.
All in this together.
Sir, I have one,
Certified badass.
sir, I have one question. Does it clap when you gallop? Okay, that's weird. Don't say
All right,
that.
that's weird. I think, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
hitting
he's-
on dudes in the panel.
I think he's still talking about DJ Donkey Twat. Okay, that didn't land either. All right, here we go. All right, are you guys ready? As I mentioned, we're going to start everything off with a roast battle. Our first roast, are you introducing them or am I introducing them? on this
After
one?
what seemed like an eternity,
Oh, shut the hell up, Laurel. Okay, I got this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce our very first roast battle. Here we go. You might recognize him from Wolfman in Paris. Give it up for Zach Hendrick, everybody. Zach Hendrick, where's he at? There he is. Grab a microphone there, Zach. Make sure it's turned on.
They're always turned on.
All right.
Check.
All right, Zach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys tonight?
Why do you look like a hairy Joker?
Because I A, am one,
Okay.
and B, I want to ask you guys this. Riddle me this, riddle me that. What comedian is the size that he could get eaten by a cat? That's my opponent this evening.
We've reached our
was on
Make-A-Wish
the cuff.
portion of the evening.
Do you have an answer to that?
The real answer is I own no real clothes.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, this is going great so far. Zach, you are up against Chris Guardino tonight. Do you have a strategy against him?
Yeah, I'm going to approach it from the rear, and if that doesn't work,
DJ Horse
DJ Horse
Pussy.
Pussy, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well, I already said his name once. Let's go ahead and get him on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Guardino. Give it up for him. Here we go. All right. Hey, Chris. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How you guys
Doing
doing?
well. You are a lot shorter than I remember.
Yes. I shrunk.
Do you have a strategy up against Zach tonight in your roasting?
I'm gonna kick him in the knees, fast and hard.
Rah, rah,
That's a
ree.
good short guy tactic. Good for you. Also, make sure you tip your bar staff so fucking Chris can afford milk. My boy needs some calcium.
All right. So here's how the roast battle is going to work. Each contestant has written 5 jokes for their opponent. All right. At the end of those 5 jokes, they'll go back and forth. And at the end of those 5 jokes, actually, our roast expertise over here, Nate and Joe, they will discuss who they think is the winner. All right. If they can't agree, then they will do one more 6th joke, and you guys, the audience, will determine the winner. Does that sound good, everybody? Round of applause. Good? All right. We have already flipped a coin. Zach, it looks like you're going first. Are you ready, sir?
Yes. Let's
And
do
when
it.
you're ready, take it away.
Let's make some fucking noise for the
Here
fellas.
we go. Let's do it.
Fight!
So let's keep it going for my opponent, Peter Stinklage. You know, Chris does a really good RFK Jr. impression, but not physically. He's more the size of the chunk that came out of his uncle's head. But he does another really good impression weekly of the number 10 when he stands next to the mic stand.
It's because he's fat.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
All right. Zach's voice sounds like Buffalo Bill fucked Kermit the Frog. Which makes sense, because he's a total creep and likes to date pigs.
No.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Don't you hurt my dog. Was she a great big fat person? So guys, keep it going for my opponent, the little trash can from your bathroom. You know, as we all know, when you give a mogwai food after midnight, it becomes a gremlin. Well, when you give a mogwai prosciutto, it becomes Chris Guardino.
Thank you, white trash, Ben Stiller. Simple Zach, everybody. So Zachary here has been working really hard to get rid of his dad bod. Dude, it's easy. Just take off the top of the urn and dump the ashes in the trash.
Oh, wow.
Give it up for my opponent, a collaboration between Wizard of Oz and Just for Men. You know, Chris has been with the same woman for 10 years. And if we do a quick calculation and we factor his height into the longevity of their relationship, we can estimate that she's been cheating on him about, 4 years.
6.5, buddy, but. Thank you, Lord of the Ringworm. So, yeah, I struggle with my weight a little bit, but a lot of people don't know Zachary also struggles with waiting for girls to turn 18.
It does. It does take forever, especially those gals at the morgue.
I believe, was that our last joke, or do we have one more? Are you ready for one more? Do you have one more?
Yeah, I think we have one.
All right,
Yeah.
one
Yeah, we
more.
got
Let's go.
more.
One more. Here we go.
All right, so keep it going for my opponent, Shrimp Alfredo. If you'll notice, as we see here, when Chris performs, he likes to put one hand behind his back. And I'm not sure if he does that to see if he got taller during his set, or if he's trying to keep his crackhead dad from spanking him in case he got out of jail again. That's why they call him Gardino.
It's both, by the way. So, Zach here is a musician, and he actually plays, oh, there you go. He plays a steel drum. That steel drum is a lot like his ex. It prefers to be pounded by black guys.
Wow. All right, guys, that's it. Give it up for your roasters so far. Give it up for them. All right.
What a
Wow.
start to the night.
That was a great. Laurel, are you in the back there? What do you think about that?
That was phenomenal. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I got to tell you, I was not expecting little Lord of the Ringworm
Yes.
to do so well. Like, that was pretty awesome. You look like Gimli.
Yeah, a little bit. The
Yeah.
dwarf. Who'd have thought I died fighting side by side with an elf?
Nobody's coming into my mountain.
You have my arrow.
And my crack
Laurel,
pipe.
before we pass, Laurel, before we pass it off to the actual judges, what do you think, sir? Who is the winner?
Give it up for DJ Horsepussy.
DJ Horsepussy. Yeah,
I don't have the song queued up. I'll play it later.
that's all right.
Dude, this was a lot of fun. I did not expect to start the evening off with a match between Dr. Evil and Mini-Me, but we're up for it.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna throw it over here to the judges. Let's start over there to my far left, Joe. Joe, what do you think? Who is the winner of the first roast battle?
Gentlemen, first off, well done. If we can get a round of applause for the both of them. Although you guys do look like you're having this battle to determine who gets to sleep in the warm spot under a bridge. Look, this is rough because Zach is a good friend of mine. I'll never forget the first thing he said to me. Can you spare $1? Zach reminds me of a werewolf. He's hairy, he smells bad, and he spreads his infection through bites.
Just admit it, Joe. I taste bad. You can tell him.
No, you taste good, brother. Yeah. Speaking of which, Zach looks like he's the only dude that knows what raccoon pussy tastes like.
Velveeta.
Zach, you look like you kidnap kids from parks to tell them about the benefit of DMT.
It wasn't so bad, honestly.
Chris, you shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
Like, I don't know Chris that well, so all I wrote down for him is Italian, fat, gross. You look like your diet consists of gravy and unattended children. I'd say congrats on taking the low-hanging fruit in this roast, but you've never touched a fruit in your entire life. That's not true. He was in the Boy Scouts.
Oh.
He's touched many fruits. He actually lost his virginity in the Boy Scouts about the same time as he lost his job as a troop leader. You look like if JD stood for juvenile diabetes. Old JD advanced heart disease Vance. No, honestly, boys, that was really good. You should be really proud of yourselves. That was good. The jokes were good. The in-betweens were good. But honestly, I got to give it to fucking Chris. You can clap.
All right, give it up for Chris. Chris has got the point on that one. After Joe decided to take an extra 5 minutes to show his roasting skills.
I'm full of hate.
All right. It's time for Nate's opinion. Nate, what is your final judgment on this?
Well, first of all, we are supposed to roast them a little bit, but
Yeah, a little bit. That was the note that Joe didn't get.
yeah.
Like, first off, I can't read.
I do want to say good job to both of you. Both had really great jokes. Chris, you had a couple really hard-hitting punchlines. I do get to roast you a little bit, so I'm going to make fun of you. Chris, you look like the construction manager for building Lego sets.
That's true, dude. I worked at Legoland. I think you used to be my boss.
Zach, the other day, he asked me to describe his love life, and I was like, well, when we were roommates, it's a lot like when you would bring home damaged stray animals in from the street. Never mind, they're all bar whores. That's a bad joke. Let's rewind that. Zach, you look like America's top salesman for butt plugs. All right, okay, fuck, that was a bad joke. Anyway,
I was going to
Who do
say,
you think
seemed like
won?
an eternity.
yeah, we're in Winter Haven.
Who do you
Don't
think
touch
won?
on the Hoovers.
yeah, okay, gosh damn, yeah, we're, okay. Anyway, I did punches and tallied up marks, and Chris, it was really close. But yeah, Chris, I got to give you that. You had two really hard-hitting punchlines.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
I don't know anybody who would disagree. Zach, I thought you were great for a guy who sucks at it. Really great job, Zach. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chris Guardino, who wins the first roast battle. Zach, thank you so much. You can make your way back to the dressing room.
Come
Chris
here, you little bitch.
is going to join us. No, Chris, you're going to put that microphone right back there on the front there, and then you're going to join us over here on the hot seat here.
Welcome.
And you're going to join the panel for a little bit.
Certified badass.
Oh, yeah. Our first winner. You know what? I forgot. Golly. See, this is why I said this is our first one, and we're figuring out our format. Chris, go pick up your wireless mic again. Oh.
I was sitting back here going, what's
What
happening?
the hell is Mike
What's
doing?
happening?
You get the
How about
winner
our next segment?
spotlight. You get the winner spotlight. You won. Give it up for him. He won. And what that means is we're going to play a little game of social media firestorm. There we go.
There we go. All right, we're kicking in now.
Oh my god.
Friendship
Yeah?
over.
What the fuck?
All right, so here's how social media firestorm works. Every winner will get a chance to do this. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. You got your clock there ready, Nate, or you need mine? We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock, and we are going to rifle through a bunch of pictures that we pulled off of social media. Chris, you are going to have 60 seconds to get as many laughs as you can as you roast the random pictures that are coming up on screen. You guys can all see them behind us. Chris, you can look at either television, whichever one is easiest for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Are
ready,
you
baby.
guys ready? Here we go with a little game of social media firestorm. Hit it, Laurel.
Oh, the baby that Zach lost in the woods. Pass. Oh, they owe us tariffs. The spokesperson for the butt plug Zach sells. Joe and Nathan, if you put them together. Polk County Mayor. Joe when he was a baby. Pass. Polk County Superintendent. My Uncle
10
Steve.
seconds.
Two horses, one girl.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my girlfriend.
Give it up for him, everybody. Social media firestorm. There we go. You can hit the outro on that, Laurel. My goodness.
Chris, why did you pass every time a
Hold
black
on, wait,
person
we-
came up?
Hold on.
We just
This is
skipped
where
over that.
This is where we're figuring out our format. That was the social media firestorm.
Oh my god.
Friendship
Yeah?
over.
What the fuck?
Now feel free to lay into him, Joe. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, every time he saw a black person, pass.
It's because he
Oh,
couldn't.
good. I wasn't the only one that
is
noticed
unrelated.
that.
I've never heard a hard P before.
It's because he physically couldn't lock the car door.
He did reach for his wallet, it looked like. Yeah. Chris, great
Every time
job,
I pulled
man.
up a photo like that, he backed away from the screen
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Not in my town.
Chris, I gotta say, man, really, really good job on your roast battle, dude.
done.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
give it
Appreciate
up for him.
guys.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
So I happen to know, because you and I have talked outside of the shows here. You've only been doing this for like a year, is that right?
Well, no.
Oh,
I've been
no,
doing
okay,
it-
great.
Oh, so he's full of lies.
Yes. No. I've been doing it consistently. I
For
used
about
to
a year.
act in New York, so
Yeah.
like I did like a show here and there,
Okay.
like a mic. So like I didn't do it for like 5 years, but once I moved down here, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start giving it a try. So I would
Right.
say like a year and a half. I've been doing it like for real. Like,
Nice,
trying.
right on.
glad-
And what about roasting? Are you like a regular roaster or?
No, this is my first roast.
Really? Look at that.
I'm glad to see that you're fluent in Italian Sign Language. It was over there and over there.
Wow. Oh.
There's always fucking one in the audience. How dare you?
Are you Italian, ma'am?
What was your first indicator? The hand gestures or the fact she yelled out during a show?
It was the thick New York Italian accent. How would you know, you motherfucker? You oh.
Mom, you're embarrassing me. Stop.
What's your name, ma'am? What's your name? Tracy. Tracy, you know what our next segment is called?
Don't call it Tracy.
It's called Tracy in the hot seat. Are you ready? Tracy in the hot seat, everybody. Are we ready?
Yeah, ma'am, nothing we're doing tonight is a good idea.
Tracy, you brought attention to yourself at a roast show. How are you?
Not so well now.
Are you having fun so far?
I'm having a wonderful time. This is
good,
awesome. I
good.
love this.
Well, where are you from?
Where it evolves from.
Yeah, well, we're hoping that it's going to go somewhere.
We don't evolve in Polk County.
You know what I'm going to do since,
We're all
since we're
sharing
doing
4
this?
chromosomes.
So make it so much easier.
Joe
I'm just
hasn't
gonna give you
evolved
that.
since
There you
400
go.
AD.
Just make sure you put it right up to your
Right
mouth.
up to my- okay.
Yep, there you go. So where are you from?
I'm originally from Lowell, Massachusetts.
From what?
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Lowell?
I'm originally
Lowell.
from Lowell, Massachusetts. I talk really fast.
I haven't been called that since like 3rd grade.
That sounds like how you. That sounds like how you would pronounce our DJ's name. Lowell. Lowell's in the back there.
Can you throw a fucking consonant in there, please?
I'm Italian and I'm from Massachusetts.
So
We
you
don't
can't
use
read.
Oh boy!
use our vowels.
I made a
It's a
huge
syllable.
mistake. I've got to take that microphone away from you.
I shouldn't,
All right. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna get a little bit of information from you. Let's say, are you single, married?
pass.
What the fuck does that mean?
She's dating a black man.
Okay.
All right. So you're from Massachusetts. Do you live here in Florida now?
Yeah, I've been
You
living
do.
here for.
And what do you do for a living?
Pass.
No, you can't keep passing. We
That
have to know
means she
these things.
sells feet
I
pictures.
have my own company. I clean houses.
You what now?
I own my own company cleaning houses.
Canning houses?
Cleaning.
Oh, cleaning.
Yeah,
It's that
I
Massachusetts
can
accent.
them. You know,
yeah.
I shrink down
Canning
those mobile
houses.
homes and I just collect them.
I got you. Okay, so you clean houses. So you're
Yes.
a maid.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you do the sexy
No.
French maid thing? No.
No.
You're like, hey there, Dr. Charles, how you doing? You're not doing that?
That was
No.
a horrible French accent.
So, do you guys think that you have enough that you could talk to? You want to ask her some questions? Maybe give Tracy a little bit of. It's the Roast Me show. You guys want to hear her get roasted?
Oh, yeah, give it up for Tracy. Tracy, why are you like this?
I'd have to bring you to a family barbecue to explain.
Oh, you buy me a couple of beers, I might be in.
I was gonna say this sounds like an invite.
Oh boy.
I feel like at Tracy's family barbecue, we're gonna learn so many new racial slurs. Nathan, what's your take?
All I know is Chris Cordino already got really uncomfortable. He's like, oh, no.
Oh, I saw him
I
scoot
don't know
away.
any. I don't know any Italian.
That's okay. He's 5'8". We don't have to respect his opinion.
You want to swap seats?
Tracy, how long have you been doing the house cleaning thing? How long have you owned your own business?
Since I moved to Winter Haven about 5 years ago.
Oh, nice. So was that out of necessity, or is that what you came here to do? Like, what did you do?
Actually, I did it because I got bored.
Did you retire here and then you started cleaning houses?
More or less. I mean, I'm like, okay, I did everything. Fuck. I'm bored.
So what did you do before you cleaned houses?
Like
when you were in Massachusetts,
Yeah,
what were
I
you
used
doing?
to do a lot of bartending, service work, that sort of thing.
Oh, so you got a hardened personality.
Oh, yeah.
You have banged
You're
some
dealing
bar
with
hacks.
a lot
Yeah,
of
okay.
different personalities, and
Wow.
all of them are hammered.
Dude, these fucking mafiosos. I was in hospitality. Don't ask any questions.
You got a problem?
No, ma'am.
You want to catch me outside or something?
As I said, you're going to have to buy me a drink first.
Tracy, I want to say thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thank you very much. You are awesome.
Give it up
Thank
for
you. I'll
Tracy.
take that back from you. Give it up for Tracy, everybody in the hot seat. There we go.
Certified badass.
Oh my goodness, man! This is going better than I thought, while at the same time a little bit worse than I thought.
And
Like,
other
wait.
fun facts my dad said during the divorce.
Like I was really expecting it to go well, but not so well, if that makes sense. We put a lot. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tracy, for
One
being
more
here.
time
One
for
more
Tracy.
time.
One more time for Tracy.
And honestly, Chris, I was hoping you would have participated a little bit more so that we could give you some more props, but you kind of sucked on that one. Give it up for Chris. That's his time. Give it up for Chris. Chris, that's your time, buddy. Thank you very much. Have a seat.
Thank you. Yeah, you know
It's
you're
time to
allowed
move into our next seat. Yeah, thank you very much.
You know you're allowed to participate, right?
Hey, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. All right, guys, here comes the next segment of the show, and you know how we do it. It's time for yet another roast battle. Let's go with a roast battle. Here we go, everybody. All right, our first roaster, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Nate introduce them.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the gnome without a home. It's Jason Williams.
Woo! Just grab any mic there. Jason, you can put that chair back over there to the corner of the stage if you don't mind.
I do like that we set the mic stand at his height.
Perfect.
Jason, how are you, sir?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Just so you guys know, Jason is an open micer who started coming here about a year and a half ago.
8 months.
8 months, exactly. Look at that. I even thought it was longer. That's what hanging out with him will do. 8 months ago, Jason started coming here, and he personally told me, and I think this is a really cool story. He said, once I started hanging out here and I got to know the people at Laugh Out Lounge and I got to know the vibe, my goal was to work here, and I'm proud to say that he is not an employee. No, he is our newest employee. Give it up for Jason. Yeah.
Thank you.
He also happens to be a very, very funny guy, and so we invited him to be a part of this show. Jason, what is your strategy tonight going into your first roast battle, isn't it?
Well, as everybody might have seen my promo video, I'm gonna beat her.
Oh God!
He likes hitting women.
That? Did you guys see that promo video? Anyone? Oh,
Yeah,
you need to follow. Oh, there's one woman on the front row. She's like, oh, I saw it.
I was going to say, out of context, that sounds bad.
Yeah. All right, Jason, your opponent is coming to the stage, and Nate has the honors of introducing her.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the thousands of people watching something else, put your hands together for the sad baddie without a daddy. It's Leah Bailey.
All right. Leah, welcome to the stage. Yeah, is your mic on? You're good to go? So how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Mike.
Good. How long have you been doing comedy?
About 7 months now.
7 months?
Yeah,
So,
pretty
you
much
guys are like
again.
right at the thing. Okay, good.
For sure.
So you guys can all expect mediocrity.
Lower your expectations.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Leah, where are you from originally?
I'm from Bartow.
Bartow. Oh, really? A Bartow, Polk County native?
For
That
sure.
tracks.
You stole my joke.
You know it's true because of the way she said it. Bartow.
Proud white trash right there.
Bailey, do you have any kind of a strategy that you want to, anything you got in mind? Like, what's your deal?
Hell yeah, I think I'm just going to hit him where it hurts. He doesn't have much to lose, so I think I got a good show coming for you.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, you guys remember the rules. They get 5 jokes each. We've already flipped the coin. Bailey is going to start first. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next roast battle? Bailey, take it away.
All right, at 4'9", Jason still manages to stand out as his ex-wife's biggest disappointment.
All right.
That's one.
Give it up for the poster child for basicbitch.com.
Okay.
Leah's made it a habit of wrecking homes of white trash Midwest families. We call her the Hornado.
Jason has 4 daughters who all inherited his gorgeous face. He'll never truly be alone because he doesn't have to worry about any of them ever finding husbands.
A couple of years ago, Leah was in talks with MTV. She wanted to get on the show 16 and Pregnant, and the producers got back with her and said, "We'd love to have you on, but we don't know if the show's going to be around in 5 years."
Wow. Oh!
All right. Jason's proof that confidence isn't tied to talent, look, or intelligence. He once mentioned that he grew his mustache to distract from his teeth, but it backfired, bud.
Fair enough. Leah's got a lot in common with my 9-year-old's art projects. Pasty and flat.
Jason's making bad decisions for 40 years straight, but he always follows his dreams, no matter what the restraining orders say.
That's pretty good.
I heard Leah voted for Trump. ICE was the only way that she could get her Mexican baby daddy to stop beating her.
It's true.
Whap, whap.
Bro's dehydrated and it shows. I saw him walk past a mirror earlier and his reflection asked him for a cup of water.
Leah's actually a good mom. After ICE took her baby daddy away, they donated her a couple of cages. I mean, playpens, so she'd have a place to put him tonight while she was attempting to roast me.
All right, guys, that's 5 jokes. Give it up for him. Let him hear it. All right, Laurel, where are you at, buddy? Where's DJ Horsepussy in the house?
DJ Horsepussy!
Holy shit.
DJ
Wow,
Horsepussy,
guys.
what's your thoughts on this one, my friend?
Well, I'm glad our 2 contestants on this round are the same size. That feels better. It's easier on the eyes. Well, I thought they did fantastic. What did you guys think? Did you think they did a good job?
Yeah.
For a first roast battle, you guys knocked this out of the park.
Yeah,
I'm excited to
not
see what the
bad.
judges think of you.
Not bad at all. All right, we're going to move it over to the judges. We'll start again with you, Joe. Joe, who do you think won this roast battle?
So first off, this is the worst episode of Maury I've ever seen in my life. I was waiting for Jason to scream, "I'm not the father."
And thank God.
And knowing Leah, he's probably right.
It's never been proven.
We do got to give Jason some credit, though. He recently lost 300 pounds. So give it up for him. Yeah, so the divorce was finalized. This is for the old people in the audience. So Jason and his ex-wife were actually in a movie, Mad Max Enter the Thunderdome. They played Master Blaster. Yeah, it's for the boomers. Jason, you did really good tonight, and I want to give you some credit for that, but if you're here, who's making meth cookies in a tree?
My ex-wife.
Wow. Wow. She'll murder you.
Her BMI would not tell you that. Jason looks like he could strip copper out of a construction site faster than he lost custody of his kids.
I could do it with my teeth.
Although I would recommend you stop stripping copper with your teeth for visible reasons. You have the teeth of a man that loves meth and the mustache of a man that loves children. If you find the end of a rainbow in a gas station parking lot, Jason will pop out and steal your catalytic converter. Bailey, you did good tonight. You could have done a little better. I'm assuming being a single mother, you should be used to men not wanting to see you anymore. Bailey looks like the first person to get a rewards card at Planned Parenthood.
Next abortion's free.
Yeah.
Wow.
Society appreciates that. Are you more disappointed in your performance that your kids aren't sure who their dad is? Even though this roast didn't go the way you had planned it, you should be excited you're going to be the world's youngest grandmother. You might recognize Bailey from the fetal alcohol section of Pornhub. Where the standards are low, but the chromosomes are high. She's a great mom. All of her kids have ADD. All different daddies. Bailey, sometimes we refer to your pussy as Waffle House. Because every race is welcome. But there's something wrong with the eggs. No, but for real, guys, this is their first roast battle, so can we give it up for both of them?
Oh, my God. Joe, while I think we all understand why you sit on the panel and you're not competing, you are a master of the roast, but let's hear it. Who do you think won?
I'm going to have to give this one to Jason by a slight edge.
Okay.
Not by much. It was very close.
All right. Nate, your take on this.
Oh, man. There's so much to say. Let's see. I'm just going to rip on you guys real quick. Both of you did a great job for your first
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll give some critique. Like, there was some really, really great written jokes, and there was a couple that fell flat, like the other one I just did a few minutes ago. And that happens, and that's okay. We all poop, okay? It happens. There's a book
Everybody
about that.
poops.
Not me.
That's right. But like Joe was saying, Bailey does have a couple kids, and she's currently single, which shows that she can make a man come, but she can't make them stay.
Oh.
That was too rough. All right, cool.
No such thing.
Jason, I'm also a mustache connoisseur, but I'm pretty sure those are just handlebars for ramming dicks right into that cute mouth of yours. That's weird. Don't say that.
Yeah, we fucking boys at Laugh Out Loud.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking eating shit tonight. Jason, you actually look like Gandalf and Frodo had a love child. Half off. Fuck, okay, I quit tonight. I'm gonna actually, I was counting the punches, and I actually have to give this one to Bailey, which means...
Oh, wow, all right.
Tiebreaker!
Jason, I think that's just because... I think Nate's mad because he owes you rent on Baltic Avenue. All right. Well, you know what that means. If the two judges are in disagreement, then you guys have to do an extra joke each. Who's ready? Are you guys both ready to go?
Go first.
All right.
Get them hyped
Bailey,
up. Let's
give
fucking
it up
go.
for one more joke. Here we go. Bailey, you go first.
Fight!
Jason's baby mom didn't tell him about his son for 18 years. She looked at that positive pregnancy test and thought, growing up without a father is better than growing up with him. I think she did the kid a favor.
All right. Jason, your response.
I heard Bailey's dad was coming tonight, but she's used to that.
All right. All right.
I feel like we need to file a police report.
All right, guys, you know what happens now. The audience gets to decide the winner. And here's how it works. I want you to cheer only for who you thought won. Not just the overtime round, but overall, who do you think won? Give it up for Leah Bailey, everybody. Leah Bailey, if you think she wins. How many of you think that Jason Williams wins? I think we got to give it to Jason. Leah, thank you so much.
Hey, that's all right. Jason was going to huff and puff either way tonight. Now it'll just be a can of celebratory spray paint.
Oh.
That's
Put your
good.
microphone back there, Leah. Thank you very much. You guys have a good night. Or you have a good night.
Please go home. Your children need
There it
you.
is. There's our second roast battle. Jason, you take center stage because it's time for your winner spotlight. Congratulations, Jason, for being the winner, everybody. Give it up
Thank
for
you.
him. It is time now for you.
Oh my God.
Friendship over! What the fuck?
It is time for the social media firestorm. Jason, you know the rules.
Yes, sir.
You've got 60 seconds to showcase your ability to ad-lib roast as many photos as you can. Are you ready?
Lower your expectations. Yeah.
Every time you get a laugh, we'll move on to the next one, or you can say pass. Here we go. Hit it, Laurel.
That's my uncle's. That's my sister. That's Nate's uncle. Pass. Pass. All I got is it's my uncle. What the fuck? That was Joe on the fucking roast of 4th of July dressed as a penis. That's Joe's kid. What the fuck? That's all I got. What the fuck? That's Nate as a baby. That's my uncle's again. I don't know, pass.
4, 3, 2, 1. There you go, everybody. The social media firestorm. There we go.
Oh my God.
Friendship over! What the fuck?
Jason, as many women in your life have told you, that was disappointing.
And the whole time he just said, "That's my uncle."
That was it. That's all I had.
How many
Jason,
times have
you got
been-
really excited for all your uncles and got really uncomfortable around all those babies.
There's a reason.
How many times have you had to handle your uncle's babies?
They don't let me near them.
All right, Jason, you are welcome to put your microphone down and join us here at the panel table. Thank you so much. One more time for Jason, everybody.
Thank you.
Dude, so how long did you have to write for your roast? How long did that?
Month or two.
Month or two, yeah. Really, a month or two. Holy crap, I started writing last night.
Most everybody else did.
Yeah. So how was it? It was your first roast battle?
Yeah, it's my first roast battle. I threw a lot of jokes away. I got some tips from some other comics.
Right on.
was
That's one of
interesting.
the big things that comedians do is they go out and they talk to their buddies and their girlfriends and their whoever's and they just say, here's a joke, or can you write it? And that strategy worked for you to get some good jokes going.
Yeah, it worked for sure.
Yeah. Who did you talk to about that mustache before you did it?
Nobody. I got much advice saying don't do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't take it.
Now, do you do that yourself? Do you grow it out and just twirl it every morning? How does that work?
No, I farm it out. I got a guy down the street that does it.
Do you really, or are you making a joke?
Yeah,
Like, do you go
that's
to
a
a
joke.
do you
No.
go to a barber and he
No.
does that like every
Yeah.
week, like every Sunday?
I was going to
Jason's
say,
sitting in the
you should
barber's
kill
seat.
your barber.
So you just decided one day you wanted to look like what's that? What is that? You
Joe
guys
Dirt
have to-
fucked the Monopoly
Snidely
man.
Whiplash.
Hold on, you guys have to help me. The older crowd. Who is that old cartoon character that had like the little?
Snidely Whiplash.
Who is it?
Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah.
Snidely Whiplash is his name, really?
First off, ma'am, again, drinking problem. Be happy my brain is working at all.
I don't know how or when that mustache ever came into style, but God bless you for trying to bring it back.
You should stop.
Oh, you like it? Ladies, honest opinion. How many love the mustache? No, round of applause. How many love the mustache?
All right, you're killing it in the 60-plus community. You're about to be tapping some raisins.
Better than I've done it over a year.
All right, our next segment that we're going to be doing with Jason is the bucket pull, everybody. Give it up for the bucket.
One in Polk County.
I believe he's Puerto Rican, isn't he?
Close enough.
Dominican.
Same thing, not white.
I can't tell the difference.
He's probably Mexican.
All I know is he mowed my lawn this weekend.
And he did a good job.
All right, guys, here we go. Well, I mean, actually, we'll just leave it right where it was at. That's a good spot for it because I ain't drawing none of that damn thing. All right, here we go. Here's how it's going to work. Oh, yeah, I guess I do have to draw it. First time, everybody, first time.
He can't read too good.
We're not even gonna do the bit. He's just gonna play with the bucket.
Hello, everybody. I make a sandcastle.
If you haven't noticed,
sandcastle.
this entire panel is just different levels of special needs.
I lowered their IQ by 10 points.
I don't think we really thought this part through. So I'm just gonna draw one and hand it down, and we'll give that one to Jason. And then these are all, by the way, if you guys didn't realize, anybody not put into the bucket tonight? All right, perfect. Everybody did one. So these are all suggestions from you guys. They are completely random. We have no idea what they are. We have not looked through them. We have just
pass.
We're gonna try to riff on these. And if Jason, if you want to start, tell us what's on your list, and we can all riff on it. Let's go.
Celebrating anything?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So that person is not celebrating anything. All right.
Not
great.
a happy person.
What about their funny phrase? Did they have a good funny phrase?
Hakuna Matata.
Oh yeah. You know, I know a lot of comedians that have the line, I'm gonna steal it, I don't care. My favorite way to say that is Kuman the Tatas. There's a lot of comedians that do it, so I figured, fuck it, I'm throwing it out there. I don't care. Next thing, I love.
Vacation.
Oh, who doesn't love some vacation?
You fucking boomers. Your funny phrase, Hakuna Matata. You guys saw Lion King, right?
You know who really loved vacation?
This one sounds like it was written by a snowbird who's about to go back home.
Oh, yeah.
Have none of you committed sin before?
Yeah.
Oh, you wait till the next one.
I'm celebrating nothing. I'm cooming on her tatas on vacation. What is the thing that they say they hate?
I don't want to say this. I'm in Polk County.
Do it.
It says I hate Trump.
Hey,
I didn't write it.
Where are you, you damn traitor? Oh, no.
Get her!
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That tracks.
Look at you.
I like
You're
how the
good.
person you came with did not raise her hand.
Yeah. Good for you, standing up for your beliefs in a red county. Everybody's allowed to have their own beliefs, man. Good for you. Give her a round of applause.
But your husband was like, this fucking libtard.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing good at home? What? Oh, then why didn't you raise your hand, bitch?
No, what? No! Oh.
You're letting your wife hang out there to dry?
Somebody take the Four Locos away from Joe. Hurry.
It's too late.
Joe,
It's in my
it
body.
easy. Joe, take it easy. All right, let's go to Joe. Joe, your slip, please.
All right. Celebrating anything? No.
You guys suck.
You sad cunts. What are we doing? Is no one happy?
What was their funny phrase?
That will make you putter standing up.
That will make you putter standing up?
Yeah, again, the median age in this crowd is 105. Now, you ever been to the thrift store and you saw a good Hummel and you got really excited?
I don't understand. Hold on. Am I hearing you wrong? That
Putter.
will putter?
Yes, that will make you
like a
putter
golf
standing up.
putter?
So when old people's joints fail them,
Yeah.
the best they can do is puttering around.
Is that really what that person meant?
I'm assuming.
I have never heard that phrase before in my life.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming their cochlear implant failed, so they can't. They can no longer hear me. But I hope you have a good find at the Goodwill.
All right, what is their I love?
I love pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no
fucking
shit.
edgy.
Putter on their pizza.
So original. All right.
I hate black people. No.
Oh,
No, that's
No.
too real. No.
All right, let's move on.
I hate people who sit at green lights.
Oh God, yes. By the way, all of you people sitting on your phone, you snowbirds, sitting on your phone going, I wonder what
fuck off, we're
grandbaby's doing.
full.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, Nate, your turn, sir. Celebrating anything?
Quitting my job.
Hey! All right.
Hell yeah.
Who quit their job? Where are they? Who's quit their job out there? Hey!
Yeah.
Oh no!
What did you do? For
Adelaide.
I used to be a server
Okay, where at?
in Orlando.
Oh yeah, fuck that place.
You served Orlando, like
Yeah.
the whole
Oh,
city.
Are you Leah's
You're just
friend?
on the street going, "Who wants garlic bread?"
Certified badass.
If you're not aware, Adelaide somehow got a loan to pay for her flight school. Give it up for her.
Is that? Oh, wait. Do you know that girl?
Yeah. So good luck anyone who's flying ever. You guys are fucked.
So hold on, wait. Your name is Adelaide, and you used to be a server, and you got a loan to help pay for your flight school, so you're going to become a pilot. That's pretty fucking awesome. Give it up for her. Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's very cool.
Can you give me a good hearty Allahu Akbar?
Certified bad.
Let me ask you. Hold on. I'm very curious about this. Are you going to be a commercial pilot? Or are you going to do private jets?
Oh no, I'm working my way up.
To what? To what?
Commercial, you had it.
Oh, commercial is the way to go. Private jets are
Hell
no good.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
Oh yeah, she probably doesn't want to be the private jet because she'll be jerking off the billionaire in the back at the same time.
Gotta do what
don't
you gotta
wanna do
do,
that.
brother.
Commercial jets. That way you're
That's
only
the
jerking
wrong
off a couple of
yoke.
people who complain.
Plane's not going up.
No, that's very cool. Very cool. All right.
DJ Horse
All right.
Pussy.
What else? DJ Horse Pussy.
DJ Horse Pussy.
Okay. DJ Concord Pussy. All right. What do we have on the same one? Funny phrase.
Funny phrase is choking someone.
Choking. Oh, Adelaide. Holy moly.
Is that how you quit your job?
That's what she's gonna do on the private flights. That's
Sounds
extra.
like a good
Yeah.
time.
Adelaide, I always wondered why I never saw your boyfriend again.
Before they enter the plane, she's like, "Do you want to see my dungeon?"
Nice banana.
All right. Let's move on. You want to move on to mine, or you got one more that you would like to do?
I think the third one's a good one to joke
Okay.
on. The last one sucks.
I love.
Jaeger bombs.
Oh, of course she does. How old are
Blackout
you, Adelaide?
City.
22.
Oh, of course she loves Jaeger bombs. Until you get drunk and fall through your bathroom wall, then you won't love them anymore.
Yeah, have you ever got hammered and tried to fight your dad?
She's trying to forget her childhood.
Then you'll be like, you know what? Those Jaeger bombs aren't so good, and they're fucking up my flight school plans. All right, I got the last sheet here. Celebrating anything, an engagement. Somebody celebrating an engagement? Who's there?
Oh, is that yours?
Who just recently got engaged? Recently got engaged? All right, there they are, right over there. So how long? What are your names, sir? Your name? Chris and Mike. Chris and Micah. Give it up for Chris and Micah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you. One, did you come here to celebrate specifically, or you just recently got engaged? You came here and recently got engaged. Okay. And how long have you guys been together? A year and a half? Ooh. Very
Ma'am, are you also disappointed where he brought you for your engagement celebration?
This is a messed up engagement party.
No, she's like, I don't want to go to a fancy restaurant. I want to watch retarded people yell at each other.
Have you guys been here before? Yeah. So you knew where you were getting into. You came to Laugh Out Lounge to celebrate your engagement.
Yeah.
That's awesome. They're funny phrases hold on, help me with this. If they have been, well, I can't read that, dude. What does that say?
Also,
who wrote this? Micah?
If you tip your bar staff, we'll buy Mike hooked on phonics.
If they had been wearing their sign, we could have stopped them.
What the fuck does that mean?
Is that real? If they would have been wearing their sign, we could have stopped them. Who
What
wrote
the
that?
fuck?
What sign?
Stopped what?
By the way that was structured, I think you should be wearing a helmet.
And what is the I love life, of course, and I hate stupid people. So you hate this show. All right. Give it up one more time for Chris and Micah. Is that right? Yes. Give it up for them celebrating their engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the bucket pull. There we go. Second round winner. Give it up for Jason one more time, everybody, who won the second round. Jason, once again, letting us down, not participating at all.
If you want to go to the green room, we have crayons and Sour Patch Kids.
Somebody stole the last two sheets of my my plan here. Well, whatever. I know whose the last one is. We have one more battle. Are you guys ready for it? Let's do another roast battle! That's your cue, Laurel. All right, guys, your last roast battle of the evening. We're going to determine one final winner before we go into our last segment of the show. Are you guys having fun so far? All right. All right, your next roaster coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Juan Rosario. Juan, what up, brother? Make sure that thing is on. I can't hear you.
It is on.
Are you on? Okay,
Give
good.
it up one more time for
Where's
Juan.
that show look? Show look.
Or as I like to refer to him as my only black friend.
He doesn't know what race I am every day.
Juan, you are so far the only white person on the show.
Yes. Welcome to the DEI part of the show, guys. It wasn't Leah, it's me.
Assessing situation.
How are you, my friend?
I'm pretty good. I'm drunk. I'm happy. You guys drinking?
Yeah.
I'll do a real quick toast. Toast, guys. Toast. A quick toast.
Yeah, please.
The night is young, so young R. Kelly would piss on it.
Oh my God.
That's one of the girls in his basement.
Juan, how long have you been doing comedy?
6 years this year.
6 years. Wow, give it up for him. A regular season veteran over here.
That's wild. You can't tell.
Don't worry. You're going up against somebody who is equally as powerful. Are you guys ready for your next roaster? Your last roaster of the night? Give it up for Nick Giasulo, everybody.
Let's go. Let's go. What's up?
All right, Nick, how are you, my friend?
I'm a little nervous to say the N-word in front of everybody, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
It's not going to stop him.
No, it's not. Real quick, where's my lol? You're the lol chick, right? She's already making eye contact. I said I was going to say the N-word, and the lol chick was like, what's up? You my guy? Yeah. I grew up 8 minutes from you. I grew up in Barica. Yeah, I went to UMass Lowell. This isn't for you guys. This
I was
is
about
just
to
for
say,
us.
this is a wonderful moment between
So
you two.
if Juan wins, we're fucking him up after the show. Yeah, let's go. All right. That was a weird move. I like it.
All right. Come see us later for things that could have been waiting for till after the show.
I've been waiting an hour. I'm excited.
All right. So, Nick, I know for a fact that you are a headlining comedian. You've been traveling the country.
Yes, sir.
You work a lot with Josh Blue.
Yes, I do.
And Adam Ray. I mean, a huge lineup. Give it up for Nick, guys.
Two people who know who they are clap. Tell ya. That's dope.
I don't even know if you need a strategy. I think we all know you're the favorite in this battle.
Yeah.
And
All
that's
right.
nothing against you, Juan.
That's fine.
I'm just
I feel like
going
saying
based-
that out loud just hurt my chances, but all right, that's fine. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Brother, you are too bald
You know,
and white to say that you're the favorite over the brown man.
In Cole County.
I'm
For
trying.
the record, fake laughing at Juan's joke does not count as reparations. All right, I don't want to hear any of that fake shit.
I'm trying to make the audience realize that if you don't hit it, they got to vote against you.
Yeah,
That's
thanks, Mike. All
Yep.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Take it away. Oh, I'm sorry. We already flipped a coin. Juan, you're going first.
Okay.
Juan, take it away when you're ready.
Oh, yeah. All right. Nick is an elementary school teacher, or was an elementary school teacher. He chose that profession because it's the only one where people look up to him. You can hold on to that.
One whole card for that one joke? All right, that's great. Juan grew up in the Bronx, and then he moved to New Hampshire, and now he lives in Polk County. So I have 2 questions. What is your real name, and how many homies did you snitch on?
You gotta
Thank
beat the
you.
case.
Yeah. You can just laugh next time, but I appreciate it. All right.
You gotta beat the case. Nick reminds me. Nick reminds me of a Pixar character that they drew to have cancer, but they drew him too retarded, so they scrapped the whole project. You can keep that, even though they didn't laugh.
Every time he opens for me, he says retarded, and people walk out. So don't. I got a joke coming. It's fine. All right. Juan likes to act like he's got authority on who can say the N-word, like he's not a light-skinned Puerto Rican dude, you know? Like Juan saying the N-word, that's less gangster than Steve Urkel and Carlton whispering it back and forth at a sleepover.
Did I say that?
Exactly, look at that. The Dahmer glasses help, too. Yeah.
I love Family Matters.
What family? All right, go ahead, your turn. Come on.
That's actually fair. Nick and I have been touring. We've been on the road, whatever. I found out that he has road rage. Every time that he yells, Nick gets so mad in traffic every time he yells at a red light. It reminds him of the trauma he hasn't dealt with. All right. You can hold on to that because nobody laughed at
Feeling
that.
bad for this next one already. Oh, God. All right. Juan is a scrawny, light-skinned nerd with a lumped-up head. All right. Yeah, he looks like Chris Brown if Rihanna whooped his ass. But jokes aside, dude, if you ever put your hands on a woman, that'd be a fair fight.
She did hit him first, actually. This is what he looked like afterwards.
Weird time to endorse Chris Brown. Keep going. Your stage. Your turn.
It's either Chris Brown or Diddy. Either or. All right. Nick's wife is bisexual, and Nick does jujitsu, which proves that 2 gay people can find love.
You don't even know how perfectly you timed that joke. So Juan loves anime, all right? Yeah. He tried to introduce me to one called Baki, gayer than pro wrestling, all right? I'm convinced he discovered Baki while searching for bukkake. But his favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z. But the first time he watched it, he was like, when are they going to start dragging balls on each other?
All right, last joke, everybody.
Season 6. All right. Nick's dad left him at a young age before being a comedian or being having a gluten allergy. His dad. It's not the punchline. His dad left before all of that because he knew his new family was a better investment.
So excited for this last one. All right. Juan is under 30, but his hairline is over 50. No, he used to have like the long, curly, cool kid haircut to hide the fucked up head shape. But then overnight, he went from let's get this bread to let's look inbred.
All right, guys, give it up for him. Your last roast battle of the night. Oh, man. I got to say, Laurel, I was trying, what I was trying to do whenever I was building you up so much, Nick, was to let people know they better expect something.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and that way they would be a little bit nicer to Juan because he's not been in it as long.
Yeah, how'd that go?
But what happened was Juan proved that he's not been in it as long.
I still want to open for him.
I still think you did a great job. Everybody, come on. Did he not? Laurel, what do you think, man? What do you think?
Oh man, this one was such a heavy hitter ballot. Good job, you guys. It was
DJ Horse Pussy.
New York versus Boston up there. That was freaking awesome. Thank you guys. I mean, you guys got a tough decision on your hands, man. I don't know who to pick.
All right, we're going to throw it to Nate. Nate first. You get to go first this time. What do you think? Who won the roast battle?
Good job, fellas. I just want to say that if you didn't know, Nick does actually have a gluten allergy, but I don't think that's true. It's just an easier way of telling people that he's gay. No, I mean, I am joking. He does have a gluten allergy, which is weird because his wife keeps getting a yeast infection.
Or is that just his excuse as to why he won't go down on her?
Juan, good job tonight, but I also wanted to say that you look like the Puerto Rican Mr. Rogers.
Hello, little girls, come to my neighborhood.
Whoa, Mike.
That's Pee Wee Herman.
Oh my God.
That
Settle
felt
down.
too real.
Again, I go off of punches from the audience. Nick had some stronger punches and got more points. I'm going to have to go with Nick tonight.
There you go, Nick. 1 point for Nick. Joe, what do you think, buddy?
I do like how Juan was like, jiu-jitsu is gay. Like, we didn't do jiu-jitsu together.
It was 1 week.
Yeah, it was 1 week of fucking kissing.
Yeah.
You fucking pussy. Nick, unironically tonight, I'm very proud of you. I know you're Italian, so I know how hard it is for you to let a brown person talk publicly. Nick, you look like... Yeah, it's fine. Nick, you look like you cum spaghetti sauce.
It's called gravy, you bitch.
It's ragu.
You're coming to Sunday dinner. All right, let's go.
Speaking of gravy, do you have wet dreams about The Sopranos? Normal people. Honestly, dude, I give you props. You're the first fat Italian woman that I've seen that has not drawn on her eyebrows, so...
Hey, that joke didn't help Malachi. It's not going to help you, all right?
Very good. It's fine. Juan, I'm kind of bummed. I figured with the 25 cents a day we were donating, you would have put on some weight. Dude, you look like a Netflix adaptation of me. You dress like you manage a Christian rap group. Juan is biracial, which means his mom is white and his dad is not in the picture. I'm kidding. Juan is half black and half Hispanic. His dad was actually the first person to drown crossing the Rio Grande.
That's good.
Wow.
I like that.
Calm down.
That's a thinker. That's pretty good, though.
That's a thinker for Polk County.
That's the first black wetback.
Yeah.
A wet black.
Joe's just trying to prove he can read.
Give him some credit, though. My man can cook. The first time I ever went over to his house, it's the first time I've ever had deep-fried mofongo. That's a thinker for you, too. Mofongo is a thing Puerto Ricans eat, white lady.
She's fucked a Puerto Rican or two.
No shit.
It sounds like an Italian curse word that Nick would hear at Thanksgiving.
Get a load of this fucking mofongo, dude. You kidding me?
Mofongo.
How dare you bring
Get this fucking mofongo off my stage. What are we doing?
Speaking of mofongos on the stage, honestly, I got to give this one to Nick. It was good. It was a good fucking roast.
There's the point. I think we can call it. Juan, thank you so much, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Give it up for Juan. And keep that applause going for Nick Giasulo, your winner. Nick, hold on to your microphone.
Hold on to my microphone.
Real quick.
No, hold on to your mic. We're going to do your winner spotlight real quick.
Real quick, before we do the winner spotlight, I wrote this down when I was hammered. You might remember Mike and this fella right here, Nate. So they used to be actors. You'll remember them from the 80s crime drama, Reservoir Hogs.
That wasn't worth interrupting the flow of things.
Yeah, okay, wow.
That's fair. That's fair.
Join us next time for other things that could have waited till after the show. All right, Nick. Give it up for Nick. He's your winner. There we go.
Woo, Nick
Nicky!
All right, Nick, you've seen it. The first 2 rounds. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen,
here? Yeah.
it is time to go. Well, you can look at either screen. It doesn't matter. Whichever one works for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go into our social media firestorm.
Oh my God.
Friendship over. What the fuck?
All right, Nick, you have 60 seconds on the clock. Are you ready, sir?
I'm going to come twice. Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1, take it away, Laurel.
Oh my God, Joe, is that your dog?
Maybe.
And that must have escaped out of Nate's ass. All right, moving on. Oh shit! Hey, Juan, it's the guy that used to own your great-great-grandmother. All right. Okay, holy shit.
It is your
pretty low to show my ex during this. I feel vulnerable. Moving on. Okay, I should have saved the Juan joke because that's just him in a hoodie, right? That's Juan. That's Juan high in a hoodie. Yeah. All right. Is that Angry Texan? Oh my God. That guy is 6 seconds away from the worst full body sunburn of his life, dude. Take the picture quick. Okay, cool. That's what Juan's gonna do in the car after that roast battle. Yeah. Oh, cool. Joe, you lent that fat man your shirt. That's nice. All right. And a Cybertruck too. Oh man. Leah Bailey before losing the baby weight. All right. Yep.
There it is, everybody. The social media firestorm. Give it up for Nick. Oh my God.
You didn't let me say Juan graduating middle school. That was the last one. All right.
What the fuck?
Proving that he has done this before. Man, holy moly, Nick. Way to go. Have a seat, my friend. Yeah, absolutely.
Laurel, I need to give approval on any clips you post because I might need a full-time job at some point, and I said some shit tonight. So yeah. Woo. All right.
Wow, dude. Way to go, man. How did you get so good at roasting? I'm just gonna ask a question that
man,
I already
okay.
know the answer to, but these people don't.
So as the people who roast me will point out, I've got some weight to me. All right, I'm a little stocky, but I was on an Adderall and Ritalin prescription from age 7. So all through high school, scrawny kid. Couldn't fight, very weak, and my whole thing was like, hey, if you're gonna beat me up, I'm gonna make you cry with words first.
Yeah.
So I got real good at like making fun of the person. The guy who was gonna punch me, I wanted him in tears before he hit me because I was gonna lose the fight, right? So I might as well get some shots in verbally.
No, give him credit. He can fight now. He kicked me in the face at a bowling alley.
I would crush your family barbecue. I do private gigs, woman. All right, hit me up. I'll come to Lowell. You guys leaving in the middle of my interview?
No.
Yeah, I didn't realize I did that bad.
Listen, but now, speaking of that, you guys, you and Joe both actually are into the whole Hayawaya jiu-jitsu thing,
You
right?
just call it martial arts.
Yeah, martial arts.
Why did you have to make it racist?
Yeah, why'd you name a gas station?
I couldn't think of the word. I was like, Hayawa.
Oh, you're in the big fucking wampa. Like, what the fuck, dude?
You know, the fucking hiya stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
neither of us had supportive fathers, so.
We had to learn to fight on our own for $100 a month.
Wow. So, have you guys, either one of you, well, it's actually Nick's time, so I'm just going to ask you,
Fuck
Nick.
off, Joe.
Yeah, have you ever competed, won anything
I
like
haven't
that?
competed or anything like
No.
that. I'm a perennial white belt, man. Because I travel. I go from gym to gym when I'm on the road and stuff.
I got you.
Never
So it's
really
more like
stuck
a,
with
just
it
a
long. Yeah, it's a
like,
hobby.
It's like going to the gym, working out.
It's
not
going to the
necessarily-
gym, and it's a hobby, and just in case, because drunk people they fight like this and they're stupid, So it's just having the confidence to be like, all right, if any idiot swings, I can.
Have you
try
ever
to.
gotten into an actual street fight where you had to?
The closest in adulthood was outside your club.
We don't talk about
I
that
led
for
him
legal
straight into
reasons.
that because I knew the answer already. Yeah,
no.
go ahead.
But I
Was that- hold on.
So the best thing is to avoid a fight. That's why you learn martial arts is to
Right.
avoid a fight. And so this drunk guy he comes up and he's like, "You made fun of my wife." I wasn't even on the show. He had no woman with him. I don't know what his fucking problem was. And so I give him every opportunity. Like, bro, you're drunk. Go home. Hey, you look pregnant. Stop drinking. All this shit. And finally, he's like, it looks like he's about to leave, and my wife was with us, and he points at my wife and calls her a whore. And luckily, I had a full can of High Noon, and I just unloaded that shit like an MLB pitcher. And it didn't hit him; it hit his friend. But
Not
get
his
better
wife, right?
friends, and that won't happen to you. Yeah.
Well, I will say that you did a very good job that night of restraining yourself
until
the guy called your wife a whore in
Which
front
is
of
fair.
everybody. Then
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it got a little bit out of hand. But that's really cool. So for some reason that seems to be a thing in 2025, like comedians who are also doing jujitsu, and I think it's largely because of Joe Rogan. Is that a thing that influenced you, or what?
Well, I've despite having been on 2 podcasts, I've never listened to a full podcast episode. And as a guy from Boston, I respect what Joe Rogan's done. That's not really what I have a friend that's a pro fighter and he owns his own gym. That's what got me into it. But just in case the clip goes viral, let me take that back. Joe Rogan is everything to me, dude. I would suck his dick to be on his show. All right, but you cut that into 2 clips for me, would you? All right, yeah, thank you.
Well, we're super happy to have you. Oh, wow.
Venom keeps trying to fuck tonight, too. You guys noticing that? That was...
Super happy to have you on the final panel as our guest panel. We're going to play a little game with you. Are you right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next segment is called Bad Advice.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right, here's how this is going to work. I'm coming to you again, the audience, and I want to know what is going on in your lives and what do you need a little bit of advice on. And we're going to do our best to give you some really good bad advice. All right, does that work? So let's talk to you. Ma'am, what's your name here in the front row? Michelle. Anything going on in your life? How are things? What's going on? Nothing major? Are you retired? Yes. Yeah. Are you doing well financially? You're okay? Do you have any grandkids, kids going through anything? Just one son. Wow, just one son? And what's he up to these days? He works in Tampa. Doing what?
He works for
a cement company. All right. How's that going? Yeah? I know an Italian guy who might need to be getting rid of some people and could use some cement shoes.
Pour some shit over that for me.
Some cement shoes, you know what I'm saying? You go out there sleeping with the fishes.
And if it's Chris Guardino, you won't even need that much cement. So you can economic body dump, yeah.
So apparently you're perfect and things are going well and your son is a cement worker.
Didn't your husband
Anybody
just
have
a
any
severe
problems?
mouth surgery?
Oh, hold on. Oh boy.
Oh,
Here we go.
Lowell's
Lisa,
got problems.
of course.
Lisa,
Lisa, what kind of
Tracy.
bad advice? What would you like some advice on?
I've been dealing with this excessive nipple discharge.
Oh.
Why did you make heavy eye contact with me while you said that?
Oh my God.
An excessive nipple
Lisa,
discharge.
my wife's from Lowell, and I do want to see you guys fist fight after this. So,
You know, it's funny. I was expecting somebody to be like,
High school with her.
is it?
I think you're misreading our ages.
Wow. Oh,
29?
No, hey, all right, Massachusetts, sit down.
We're gonna take this outside Mickey Ward style in a second. All right.
If you guys keep this shit up, I'm gonna break a fucking box of spaghetti right now.
I already came. I'm excited.
I was expecting, I don't know, does anybody have a problem with a girlfriend, a boyfriend, their kid's girlfriend,
Who needs
or boyfriend?
advice? Who needs
but
advice?
Hold on, no, our first one, we're not going to ignore it.
Okay.
It's excessive nipple discharge.
All right.
And I want to know.
I tried to dodge it, but sure, shoot it in my mouth. What's up with the nipple discharge? Yeah.
What kind of advice, Nick, would you offer for a woman who is struggling with excessive nipple discharge?
Just find a guy who's willing to say,
Joe, anything to offer to that?
Describe your nipple discharge.
Fair. What are we dealing with?
What are we doing?
Should it be coming from there, or is it something foreign? What are
Is
we
it
doing?
too much or too little? You said excessive. What's excessive to you?
Oh, wet t-shirt.
Now you're getting us
okay.
back on board. Hang on. Wet t-shirt what? What are we... We get an example up? No.
Also,
okay.
what's discharging? Are we talking milk or are we talking puss?
Yes.
Either way, I'm in.
Don't come in here talking about nipple discharge and then tell Joe that he's gross for asking.
Oh, it's coconut water.
Were you
Ma'am,
not
you're
wearing your glasses and mistook a boil? Like,
Ma'am, you're lactating coconut water?
Nate, do you have any advice for a woman who is struggling with excessive nipple discharge?
Do tell.
The first question would be, what triggers it, and what kind of PSI are we talking? Like, could we clean the porcelain sink, or is it just like a
steady drip? Yeah.
Like something that the super needs to come up and just tighten up, or are we talking like,
Y'all need to calm down. I'm already erect.
I think the final advice is bottle it.
Yeah.
Make a little
the
business.
funny thing
sell
is,
it to Joe.
I was actually gonna make a breast milk joke, but I didn't want to get a bad taste in my mouth.
Hey.
All right, that's bad advice, everybody. Bad advice.
Millennial.
There we go.
Big deal.
Ha 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 ha. Real funny, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you're welcome. Don't mention it.
Guys, Nick, one more time for Nick, our final guest panelist. We are moving into a brand new segment. Yep, you got to run back and talk to Laurel. We're just going to kind of sit here. We got to shoot the shit for a minute with everybody. Have you guys had fun so far tonight? Please make some noise. Make sure that you take care of your bartender, Jessica. Again, Joe, Lamons, Nathan, Allen. I'm Mike Lee. We're getting ready to head into our final segment. And the way this one's going to work is, you guys have ever played the drinking game, Two Truths and a Liar? Or Two Truths and a Lie? You guys know what I'm talking about? So we're going to bring up our final three panelists, the three winners, and each of them has a random fact about their lives. And one of them is a lie. Two of them are 100% true. One of them is an absolute lie. And it is our job as the panel to figure out who is the liar. It's basically us against them, and then after that, we are going to determine a winner, and we are going to have what we call the King of the Kill, and they will be wearing the crown. All right? Does that sound good to everybody? All right, if we're ready to go, let's do it. It's time for Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire. To the stage, our winner of round one. Give it up for Jason Williams, everybody. Round two, Chris Guardino. Give it up for him. And then, of course, our round three winner, Nick Giasulo. All right, come on up, guys. Time for Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire. Yes, one of you will take the wired microphone here, obviously.
Wire?
Nick, yeah, come on over here, Nick.
I can just talk. There's 15 of you.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, that works.
All right, guys. So here's the thing. We want each of you to, we're not going to question you. We just want you to state your random fact about yourself, and then we will get into our interview process. Let's start with Chris down there. Chris, your random fact.
So I once owned 21 hamsters at the same time.
Okay. All right.
That
Jason,
makes sense.
Jason, your random fact about yourself?
I lit my house on fire.
Okay. Nick?
This happened recently, I shouldn't say, but I once peed off the Green Monster at Fenway Park.
Wow. All right. Well, let's start with Chris.
Okay.
Chris, one more time. Your random fact is?
I once owned 21 hamsters at the same time.
21 hamsters at the same time. All right.
Shot out of his ass.
Now, was this for sexual or business?
Chris, what's your record of hamsters that you fit?
21.
21. You fit all 21?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Wow.
Hey, give it up for Chris for fitting 21 hamsters in his ass.
How old were you, Chris? How old were you?
I was like 25, 26.
25, 26 years old, and you
Yeah.
had 21 hamsters?
I did, yeah.
How did this happen? Where there's like a baby type thing? Like they procreated? Or did you buy 21 hamsters?
No, yeah. I essentially breeded by accident 21 hamsters.
Really?
Yeah. I was in the Bronx, and I found a little hamster on the floor. Might have been Juan's, I don't know. So I rescued it. I took it home, gave birth to like 2, and I was like, okay, whatever. I kept the 2.
Yeah.
I went to like a Petco, assured me 2 dudes. It's like, perfect. Put them in the same cage. Either it was a miracle or this is a bad Petco employee, because then I got 5 new baby hamsters. I don't know I thought they were bugs or something. I was like, okay, all right, what do I do? And it was like, okay, you leave them in there for a little bit because they need the mom's milk, but then you got to get them out of there because then they're going to fuck the mom. And if there's any sisters in there, they're going to fuck the sisters. I was like, okay.
Wow.
And
that sounds like
waited.
somebody from Lowell, Massachusetts.
Yeah, this is...
We got extra breast milk if you need it.
I was going to say, this sounds like Polk County in a hamster cage.
That's where I was going, Polk County.
Okay, all right. So you accidentally breeded 21 hamsters and owned them all at once. All right, okay.
Why do you guys
got
keep
enough?
saying
You have any-
breeded?
Breed.
Bread.
You had
Bread. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No,
Bread.
Because I have a
The
gluten
teacher.
allergy and they're being sensitive.
The teacher.
I don't want to hear about Chris breeding his hamsters anymore.
All right.
It's upsetting.
Nate, any questions for Chris? Okay, all right. No, okay, I'm gonna guess. No.
I don't know.
Don't clench.
All right, Jason, one more time, your random fact.
I lit my house on fire once.
You lit your house on fire once. Explain, please.
I was making a smoke bomb on my stove, and the chemicals lit on fire on the stove. And instead of turning around and putting it in the sink, I ran it out the back door, and the can that the smoke bomb was in fell on the carpet and lit the house on fire.
You're looking at the same guy I'm looking at, right? 'Cause that's
Smoke bomb.
So-
It's not from meth, I
Smoke bomb,
promise.
is that like street terms for meth?
Never done meth, actually, despite the way I look.
Nobody believes you.
Yeah.
And that's how I accidentally invented cocaine.
So what did you have smoke bombs for? What was that for?
Well, when I was a youngster, I got my hands on the Anarchist Cookbook, and there was a recipe for a smoke bomb. I still remember it. 6 parts sugar, 4 parts potassium nitrate. Melt it together on the stove, and let it harden up.
We can't put this on YouTube. You can't give the recipe.
Motherfucker, stop telling the internet how to make bombs.
Hold on.
It works.
Hold on now. You guys are all talking over each other, and I heard potassium nitrate. What is that exactly?
Saltpeter.
What is it?
Saltpeter.
Saltpeter. Okay.
You get it at a hardware store.
Okay. All right. That
I
sounds
stole it
fairly-
from science class.
So you found, and now here's, how old are you now?
43.
Oh yeah.
my money was on 22 or 97. So that's
I'm pretty sure I got him pegged. All right, Nick, your random fact was.
I peed off the Green Monster at Fenway. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please explain how you were able to find yourself in a situation to pee off of the Green Monster?
It was 2 weeks ago. I was in Boston doing shows. Juan wasn't at this, but he was opening for me at the shows. Adam Ray, who you mentioned, was doing shows at Fenway at the MGM Radio Hall as Dr. Phil. And the next evening, we got to go do a tour of Fenway because of Adam's hookup. And long story short, they left us in like a cool suite on top of the Green Monster with a bunch of booze. And we got to hang out fairly unsupervised, and I had to pee. And lifelong dream accomplished.
Now,
yeah,
hold
right?
on a second. So,
To be fair, off the back of the Green Monster, not onto the field.
Okay,
Why is that not still cool? I respect the field.
I'm with you. How many other people have taken a tour of Fenway Park and done the Green Monster? Me too. Yeah, we've done that.
And actually,
and
I still have the Dr. Phil Live Pass from hanging out with Adam
very
Ray.
nice.
Yeah, look at that.
We did that same thing, and I gotta tell you, it's one of the coolest places I've ever been. And I'm not from Boston. I'm from Oklahoma. But had you actually shut the fuck up? Who said that?
Who's got
But
beef with Oklahoma?
Had you said that you peed off the Green Monster onto the field at Fenway Park, I would have wanted to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Me, at least.
She would have stabbed me, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying you peed off the back side of
Fenway
the Green
Park,
Monster.
but on top of the Green Monster.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think I know what I need to know to determine the liar. Do you guys have what you need?
Yeah, I feel confident.
Any questions at all? All right. So let's start with Joe. Joe, who do you think is the liar?
So Chris definitely looks like he's put 21 hamsters inside of himself.
Never felt tall on a stage before.
So that's very believable.
They weren't hamsters, they were gerbils, he said.
That's racist, dude. They were hamsters.
He's a little fella. He ain't fitting a gerbil. And I've hung out with
science on that. I don't know which is bigger.
I've hung out with Nick, so I know he will pee in public.
What are you guys doing after the show?
But I find it hard to believe that Jason's involved in chemistry if it doesn't result in methamphetamines. So I'm going to believe that Jason is full of shit.
All right. You think Jason is the liar. Nathan, who do you think is the liar on this one?
Well, the hamster story is compelling, but whether or not he was putting them in their butt, either way, he would be the guinea pig. Wah, wah. Anyway, I feel like Jason's probably had the anarchist cookbook, and he's got like Nick had the pass, and that sounds like it is. Sounds like it's right. And I'm pretty sure Tracy lactated off of the green monster.
Oh God. Squirting coconut water off the green monster.
Hey. Yeah. I'm actually gonna say I think Chris Gordino's full of shit about the hamster story.
Oh, you think Chris is the liar? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think he's full of hamsters?
All right. I hate to do this. So the two judges have gotten to determine the winner of the roast battles all night, and I have reserved all night long my vote. And so in the Liar Liar Pants on Fire, we have all decided that I will get the right to veto, and I am going to exercise that right on this one. And the reason being is I think that Nick is full of shit. And that's because I have been to the Green Monster, and there is no back off of it. It's a big, giant walkway, and then there's nothing but parking lot behind that. There's only the Green Monster in front that leads down to the field. So I say, Nick, you are the liar. Am I right?
I feel like you're arguing semantics, but yeah, I lied. I didn't.
Yeah!
I want to see your text thread with Laurel right now. All right?
No, I have no text thread.
I gave away nothing.
God. Oh, man. They were telling the truth. Yeah.
No, Chris is definitely funneling hamsters into him right now.
If anybody wants to buy
Mike, I was
The
so
fact
proud
that
of
those
myself.
two were
Fuck
telling the
you,
truth
dude.
is the
I
best
lied
part of
so
this
good.
game.
Did you guys believe me that I peed off the Green Monster?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, fuck yeah, and you're from Lowell.
I had
she's from
faith.
Lowell, yeah. The last thing, ladies and gentlemen, the very last thing is to determine who is the king of the kill and who has the right to wear the crown and scepter. And we're going to do that with you, our lovely audience. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think the best roaster, the best participant tonight was Chris Gardino, make some noise. Let's hear it. If you think Jason Williams was your best participant, make some noise. Does he deserve the king of the kill? If you think Nick Giasulo deserves king of the kill, give it up for Nick. Oh, wait, hold on. Wow, hold on a minute. I feel like we have a tie going on here. And Jason, I love you, but you're not part of it. If you could please give him a round of applause as he makes his way down. All right, now this is very... You lose. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very important. First, I want to bring up Laurel. Laurel, who do you think is the winner of the King of the Kill tonight?
That's a tough one, man. That's a real tough one. I gotta say, man, I gotta give it to Chris. I really like Chris.
You like Chris?
I like Chris's
All
way.
right, all
I gotta
right,
give it to Chris.
all right.
I'm also mostly just impressed at the 21 hamsters in his ass. Like, to be funny and have that squirming around has got to be hard.
All right, Joe, how about you? Who do you think, very quickly, who do you think is the King of the Kill tonight?
No, I'll give that one to Nick specifically.
Okay. All right, Nick. And Nate, who do you think is the King of the Kill tonight?
The show's about roasting, and the two of you both had some of the best jokes tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But I believe Chris had the joke of the night.
Oh, wow. All right.
Which
all
I'll
right.
give to Chris.
All right, you've heard from all of the panel. It is 100% up to you. Don't let that influence you. Here's the way. Yeah, here's the way it has to go. I want you to only cheer for who you think is the King of the Kill and is taking home $100 tonight. Is it Chris Gardino. Make some noise. Is it Nick Giasulo? Make some noise. God damn it. All right, listen.
Recount. I want to recount. Right now. I want to recount.
Do you guys think you can write a joke, or would you rather not? Ooh. No, look, Chris is like,
Do it, you fucking pussies.
We can. Well, that's what you guys
I'll do
want.
that.
Can you do it? Can you go 3 jokes?
3 jokes? I don't know, bro. I could do.
One joke, one solid joke.
Sure.
Do you want 30 seconds to talk about it? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up at Laugh Out Lounge, if you would check out winterhavenlol.com, we have a great show this weekend coming up. We have Orlando Leyba from, you've seen him on America's Got Talent, and several other things. Is that enough time? Are you guys good?
Yeah. Sure. I'm as prepared as I was 20 seconds ago.
Rock, paper, scissors for who goes first, or just Chris, you going?
Sure.
All right, Chris is going first. Give it up for him.
All right. You look like the guy from American Pie. American Pizza Pie. Fuck you.
All right.
I almost want to take a dive because he looks like someone who would enjoy a Burger King crown more than me. But I do want to say I saw Chris flashing out in the parking lot saying, "Look at the Italian sausage," but they don't make Italian sausage in cocktail size. So.
All right, you got a couple of jokes in. That's
how I roll.
That's good. You both did well. Now this time, only cheer for the person you think should win. Do not cheer for both of them. Only cheer for the person you think should win.
Don't you fucking whistle. I can seize it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first ever King of the Kill for the Roast Me Sunday show, and a check for $100, is it Chris Gardino? For the very first title of King of the Kill and a check for $100, is it Nick Giasulo?
Oh. Hey, Chris, you want $50?
Yeah, bro.
All right, one guy gets the scepter and one guy gets the crown.
Yeah,
and we're going to give them both $50. Ladies and gentlemen, a tie for the win of King of the Kill.
A stalemate on the first show.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Listen, hey, Italians are organized.
Exactly.
All right, we know how to both come out on top.
I love that happened on the first. If it's going to happen, let it happen on the first show. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Chris Gardino and Nick Giasulo. That is the Roast Me Sunday show. Give it up for them.
Everybody's getting pizza.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gluten-free.
Before we get out of here, please give a big round of applause to all of my co-panelists. Give it up for Laurel Knopf in the back, Joe Lamons,
thanks, guys.
Nathan Allen, all of the roasters that you saw tonight, Jason Williams, all of them. I can't remember all their names right now. I'm so sorry.
Leah Bailey, Zach Hendrick, Juan Rosario.
There we go. Yeah. Give it up for everybody. And give it up for yourselves for being part of the first one, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Take care of your waitress. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.